The entire cryptocurrency market is crashing right now, and in this video, we're going to talk about what levels XRP absolutely needs to stay above. Right now, we see XRP sitting at some critical points, and I want to highlight in this video what XRP needs to do to remain bullish on the long-term charts. Guys, like I said, XRP right now is really sitting at some very, very interesting areas. I want to highlight all of these areas and the charts you need to be paying attention to. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Thank you to everyone who takes the time to like these videos and subscribe to the channel. These two simple things really do help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange Uphold down in the description of this video. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, as I stated in the intro of the video, and this is so important to understand, right now we are watching a massive market sell-off across all major cryptocurrencies. And the reason I always want to start off and make this clear is because this really differentiates the sell-off from being something XRP specific versus the entire market just selling off. We are watching the stock market get hit hard right now. We are watching major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin get hit hard. Pretty much everything is selling off. The reason this is so important to understand is because it should allow you to differentiate the price action we're seeing right now from being something that is XRP specific or XRP problematic versus the entire market just moving in a direction for one reason or another. Now, there are a lot of reasons the broader markets could be selling off right now. We're not going to speculate on those reasons, but it's likely due to an increased chance of a recession and interest rates still being high. With that said, though, it is so important to realize that this is not an XRP specific problem. And therefore, just like during COVID, just like during a lot of other macro events that influence the XRP price chart, this is likely creating more of a buying opportunity for a crypto asset with good fundamentals rather than something specifically going wrong with XRP that is giving us a reason where we should be valuing XRP less than where it was trading earlier today. Right now, essentially, XRP is being valued less for reasons that are completely outside of XRP's control. I always love to start out with this analysis because this lets me know that the price action we're seeing is more of just noise due to broader markets than anything inherently wrong or specific to do with XRP. Now let's zoom in and see exactly where XRP sits, because what we can see is XRP is still bouncing within this massive symmetrical triangle. This has been playing out for almost 3 years now. It is absolutely insane. I really do think when XRP ultimately breaks this, it is going to be a huge moment of volatility. You can look at so many different price charts, including XRP in the early days, and see how crypto charts, and specifically really any chart, reacts to breaking out of one of these formations. It's really insane volatility. As you can see, XRP was in a very similar pattern back here from 2013 to 2017, and it's now completing almost the same exact thing. It's absolutely crazy to me how these charts play out and how these things work. But for the most part, you can see that these things really do have some kind of impact in consolidating the price and causing big moments of volatility. What we can see is right now, XRP is still hanging out well within this thing. So I don't think there is any immediate cause for concern in terms of XRP falling out of this turning bearish. I think there are still a lot of major positive catalysts around the corner or XRP, including the end of the Ripple SEC case, that could turn this thing right around. In the same exact way, the last week we saw XRP kind of moving up in a parabolic fashion and us not having a reason for why XRP was moving up, we're kind of seeing that same exact thing right now to the downside. And I just call this noise at the end of the day. There are big swings in XRP's price where people get emotional, they see the price action, they try to think, what is causing this price action, when in reality, it's just greater market factors pushing these things around. Now, if we take a look at XRP in the early days, what you're going to see is very interesting when you compare these two price charts. What you can see right here is XRP essentially did a fake out. It fell out of this symmetrical triangle. It looked like things were doom and gloom. It pumped back up to the top and now is retesting the bottom. Funny enough, almost this exact same thing happened in the early days, which is crazy, but I think it's important to pay attention to. What you can see right here is XRP back in 2017 fell out of its symmetrical triangle, pumped back up to the top, retested the bottom, ultimately before it took off. Now, is this same exact thing going to happen again? Who knows? So far, it's been fascinating to see how similar these patterns have been. And who knows if they continue to be similar. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But what's so important to understand at the minimum is nothing about what we're seeing with XRP right now should make you remotely concerned, because XRP has clearly done something very similar before in the past, and it ended up definitely not being bearish. In fact, XRP pumped 52,000% afterward. So I just wanted to show you XRP massive symmetrical triangle, fell out of it, pulled back in, ultimately massive pump. XRP within this massive symmetrical triangle, fell out of it, went back in, retesting the bottom. Will we see that same exact pump? Well, it's crazy to think that Judge Torres's decision is right around the corner. My prediction was maybe this coming week is when this case would end. We'll see if I end up getting it right. Obviously, no one can predict the future, but almost every single major legal expert who's been following this case has been saying that this case is going to be likely finished up in August, and September would be unusually late. And if we take a look at where the end of August takes us, there's not a lot of time left in this chart. It would almost align perfectly with what happened last time in 2017 if ultimately this case ending catapulted us out of this symmetrical triangle, and that was the big breakout. Like I said, fell out of it, pulled back in, touched the bottom, ultimately Judge Torres's rule, XRP rips. Go back and take a look at what XRP did before, fell out of it, came back in, retested the bottom. And I don't know if there's a specific catalyst back here that caused the price to rip, but I think it might have been that Bank of America news. I'll have to double check on that one specifically. I want to move on though and take a look at one other chart that I believe is fascinating right now, and that is XRP to Bitcoin. I have been highlighting the importance of this chart for a very long time because it has been one of the most accurate indicators we have in the XRP community. And what we can see is every single time the XRP to Bitcoin ratio came back down to this lower level, XRP massively outperformed against Bitcoin. It's came down here 4 times. This is the 4th time, and every time prior, it caused XRP to go on a massive exponential pump. Like we talked about earlier, does this confirm it's going to happen again? No, absolutely not. But when something has happened every single time before in the past, it at least leads us to think it is likely it will continue to happen based on statistics. So what we can see right now is XRP is still creating a very nice bottoming formation on this Bitcoin to XRP ratio. And if it can maintain this strong bottom, I think it is highly likely that as we get that ruling from Judge Torres, just like we talked about on the other chart, this could be the thing that really makes XRP move parabolically against Bitcoin. And as we talked about, almost every single time XRP has come down to this support level, it has caused it to make a massive parabolic move against Bitcoin. It looks like it's a pretty strong bottom, and now we're just waiting for the price to move accordingly. And what you can see is this dip we're currently experiencing is barely showing up on this chart. It still created this strong bottom, once again likely indicating that what we're seeing in the market is more noise than anything significant. If XRP was falling hard against Bitcoin and XRP was falling through this bottom, that would be a much bigger cause for concern. That's where I would say, okay, there's fundamentally something worse with XRP right now against the rest of the market. But what you can see is XRP has remained in this strong bottoming formation, all while it has also remained within this long-term symmetrical triangle we have been watching play out for many years now. Once again, this confirms to me that what we're seeing is nothing more than just a broader market sell-off that is impacting XRP second-handedly, but it has nothing to do with XRP. When I see moments like this, these are typically the things that make me optimistic on purchasing XRP discounted to the rest of the market. Last week, everyone was in my DM saying, hey, Mickle, is this the time to buy XRP? This was when XRP was pushing out of the top of this symmetrical triangle pattern. And I said, yeah, as long as you're ready for XRP to fall and you're still going to be bullish and still willing to buy more. Now that XRP is hanging on the bottom of this thing, everyone's fearful and everyone's saying, oh, I'm glad I didn't buy XRP then. But their emotion really should be, hey, this is the perfect time to be purchasing that XRP because these are the times where it's hard. These are the times it's scary. These are the times you don't want to do it. And typically almost every single time like that in the past, it has ended up to be a great buying decision. Now, we don't know exactly where this is going to bottom, But so long as we believe that XRP's fundamentals are still extremely strong moving forward, and ultimately this case ending is going to allow the XRP ledger to achieve a lot of things it's been held back on over the past 4 years, then you would likely see this as more of an opportunity than anything that should make you fearful about XRP's future. Like I always say, the fundamentals have never been stronger. Like I always say, the XRP fundamentals have never been stronger, but for one reason or another, the market is getting it wrong. I really do believe the market is going to figure it out and understand what we have understood this entire time. XRP is very different from the rest of the cryptocurrencies out there. I think it is going to value XRP much higher than the discounted levels XRP is trading at right now. Guys, we'll see what ends up playing out. For me, nothing we're seeing right now makes me remotely concerned. And in fact, I might be using it as an opportunity to top off some of my bags. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all so much. And for now, Mickle out.